Hey class, welcome to week 6. Where am I right now? Where are you right now? Where I am right now is one of the campuses of Fresno Pacific, but since I teach at North Fresno, I teach at Visalia, I teach at Merced, I teach at Lemoore, I teach at Bakersfield, sometimes even at the main campus. Sometimes I actually forget where I am. You ever do that? It's like Bruce Springsteen went to South America. Maybe it was Paraguay, and he walked out and he said, "Hello, Chile. You greeted the wrong country." Well, you don't want to do that. You might start a war. So when you're a rock star and you're on the road, you sometimes forget where you are. When you teach as much as I do for the beloved FPU at all the different campuses, you sometimes actually forget where you are. I'm in North Fresno Center. This might be your room. I don't know. I don't even know what room I'm in. I'm on the second floor. So having said that, I have found a way, because I love you, for week 6, I have found some points. I have scored some extra credit points. Finally, last week, not 1, not 2, but 3 options for extra credit. One of them is real easy. Just text me by Friday the 17th the answer to where you are, according to Ephesians chapter 2, verse 6. That's all you have to do is text me by Friday the 17th the answer to where you are and where I am, according to Ephesians chapter 2, verse 6. Text me that answer. It might be a surprising one. Of course, that's supposed to be the whole point. All right, I want to help you get ready for your last week or two. This week, week 6, your Crable paper is due, and I just want to give you a heavy heads up here. Here's what often happens on the Crable paper. Number 1, it says this in the syllabus: you can only use certain chapters, so make sure you use the right chapters. Number 2, it says in the syllabus you're supposed to ask 2 questions of the text. Don't forget that. Number 3, mechanics. We're a little bit stricter on mechanics, grammar, spelling, typos, stuff like that than we have been on the assignments before. It's more of a formal paper, so just get some help on that if that's an issue for you. Finally, the paper says to give Crable's thesis. Sometimes half the class doesn't do that, or at least let me know. Put it in bold print or something. So just some help there on the Crable paper. But where you really want some help, I know, is on your signature paper, which you're so excited, so dreading. Look forward to it. I know you're going to do well, because the signature paper is really, what would Jesus do? You choose your case study, use the Gospel of Matthew and 2 other sources, or 2 other sources plus. I'm torn. Maybe you should use Gospel of Matthew and 2 other sources. Maybe you should use Gospel of Matthew and just a ton of other sources. So I'm just going to go down week by week and give you some things that I think might be helpful and give you another extra credit option if you wanted. On week 1, you might remember way back then, so last millennium or so, some of the themes: subversion of empire, tale of 2 kings. Remember that? That's always a great practical way to decide what Jesus would do. There was a video you may not remember because you didn't have to comment on, and it was called Birthday Party for Whores. Can I say that word in class at FPU? I just did. Great video to interact with your case study. A birthday party for whores at 3 in the morning, actually. Jesus' genealogy. Remember how he didn't exclude anybody picking up that theme? Week 2, Jesus' temptation, his testation. Just pick a case study at random. Again, the woman at the corner of the freeway with the signs. If Jesus helps that woman, might he be tempted or tested to help her in the wrong way, with the wrong timing? Very interesting questions. Week 3, like I've said so many times, the whole idea of the other side is huge. Parables, the loud farts. Oh my gosh, can I say whores and farts in this class? Please don't tell your family I did this. I'm just teaching. Number 4, your service project would be a great one. Number 5, I'm sorry I made you watch Christian TV. Hope you didn't overload, but that might be a really helpful assignment to dovetail into your case study. What would Jesus do? Maybe compared or contrasted with how the people or the characters on Christian TV would have responded. Extra credit. Did I hear extra credit? If you're up for it. And especially if you're still stuck on how many sources to use or which sources to use, or overloaded with sources for your signature assignment. If you want to approach your case study signature assignment as what would Jesus do about your case study using Gospel of Matthew, and then only week 6 sources, and more specifically, only 3 items from week 6. There's a video called The Gods Aren't Angry. There's a video called Roll Away the Stone. There's a forum, called Christus Victor. If you want to use only those 3 items in addition to Matthew, that would be a great way to streamline, focus your